Welcome to the club.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Me too. Raquel.
Oh.
Have you met Roxanne?
Of course, I've met Roxanne. I also know Roxanne is facing my old partner, Cora Jade, at Halloween Havoc. Cuidado, chiquita. Be careful, because Cora's changed.
Well, I'm glad you said that, because that's actually why I'm here.
Oh.
For Tuesday's Pick Your Poison, I can choose Cora's opponent from anywhere, and I choose you. If you'll do it.
Roxanne, are you stupid? Out of everybody here, you chose Raquel? I mean, I'm the only choice.
I mean, I was gonna pick you, but you're not exactly on a winning streak.
You're not exactly on my level. I hope you brought your ring gear, you little idiot, because tonight we're going to embarrass you. And you. And you.
Don't worry.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
We'll take care of this.
Yeah, don't worry.